friends, it's Miss Pam from Lawrence Library. I am here today to show you how to make this Christmas ornament. Well, it doesn't have to be a Christmas ornament, you can hang it in your room. So this one I made was a heart, so you can see how delicate it is. So I have it against the white so you can see it easier. And it's very simple to use. All you need is string, like embroidery floss. You need pins. The best ones are the ones with the little heads on the top. Like these. I don't know if you can see that. And then you need a piece of styrofoam. I got these from the dollar store. If you get a package in the mail and it comes with styrofoam, you can use that. So it's very easy to do. And you need glue. So I cut out, and you need paper towels because this could be messy. Like I put paper towels down in front of me so I don't get glue all over the table. And I'm going to work on a paper plate so again I don't get glue all over the table and my string doesn't knot up. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to take my string and I'm going to place it on the plate. You can use as much string as you want. The more string you have, the more detailed it will be. But if you don't want that much, you don't need as much. And you have to be careful with the string because you don't want it to knot up, especially when you have the glue all over it. Okay, and then leave the little tail off. Okay, so take your glue and put the glue all around the string. Okay. Just try and make sure all the string gets touched by the glue without knotting the string up. So just be careful with that. Okay. So, see what I'm doing here? Okay. All right. Perfect. Now, what you want to do is you want to take your piece of styrofoam and your pins, and you need to figure out what kind of shape you're going to do. You can do one of two things. You could use a cookie cutter and put the cookie cutter on and put the pins around it like this. See how I'm doing that? Or you could go on the internet and you can print out, if you put in string art template, you can come up with a bunch of different patterns. This is a heart one, so you can always print this out. Make sure it's the size of your block that you're using and just put in the pins from there. Want to make sure you put them in tight enough, but not too deep, because you do want to put the string around it. Okay. The pattern I'm using here takes 27 pins. So. I've done videos on string art in the past. The only difference is this one, we're going to remove from the pins once it dries, and you can hang it. So you won't keep it on this block. Okay, just a couple more. Okay, there you go. Now you can do one of two things. You could rip the heart out from here, or you could just leave it because it doesn't matter. It'll just get some glue on it, but that doesn't matter. So if you do rip it out now, just be careful. Make sure you hold the pins down so you don't pull the pins out. Okay, so what we want to do is take our string. Remember I said have the little tail part? You want to start off, make a knot using the part that does not have glue on the first pin. Now I'm using the pin at the very center, but you can use whatever pin you want to start with. So make a little knot and then attach it to that pin. Okay. And then it will have this little string, but we'll take care of that later. Now what you want to do is you want to start wrapping the string around each pin. So I'm going to go around the outline first. Now it does get kind of gooey because you do have the glue on the string and it's now all over your fingers, but it's okay. They'll wash off. Make sure when you wrap it around on the ends, you wrap it around each pinhead. Okay, now we're back at the center one. Now comes the fun part. So we have this little. Now comes the fun part. Now we're going to take the string and we're going to go back and forth just randomly. So you want to just keep going like that. You want to try and get each a pin at least once. And you want to make sure you kind of wipe some of the glue off so it's not this huge glob of glue on your thing. All right, now I'm getting towards the end. So what I'm going to do is now make another knot. Put it on one of the pins and then carefully tighten the knot. Okay. This is where all the paper towels come in. Okay. All right, so now what you want to do is take your scissors and cut the little tails off. Okay. Everything's sticky because of the glue. So now, that's what it looks like. So what you want to do is you want to push it down a little bit to make sure all the strings are touching each other, because it makes it a little stronger. And just put a little pressure. So this way, if you have one that's up higher than the rest, it'll go down. Okay. Now you want to let it sit and dry. Okay, see. Perfect. So you want to let it sit and dry. It'll take a couple hours. So I have one that I did yesterday. And I'm going to show you what we do next. Okay. So you have all the pins. So what you want to do with each pin is you want to twist them. Like you see how I'm twisting it? And then carefully remove the pin. Okay? Twist and remove. Because if you twist it first, it'll come off the pin much easier. So, because you don't want to pull too hard, because then you could rip it, because it is pretty delicate. Sometimes you have to kind of twist them out. There we go. You see how I'm doing that? And this one won't come down, so I'm going to push the down, twist it. There. Okay, like sometimes you have to really fight them, get them out. Sometimes they come out easier. Sometimes I'll hold the one part down with my nail and twist and pull the pin out. Okay, last one. All right. There. Doesn't that look nice? You can see these better with the white behind it. So now you have your ornament. You want to take some string. And then you can tie it. Put the string on. Again, just be careful because it is very delicate. Like if you crush it, it will break. And then there we go. Now, what do you think? Doesn't that look great? And you can do whatever shape you want. Like I did a heart, but you can do a star or a flower. Like I said, if you go on the internet, there are plenty of the these templates you can use. They're called, just Google string art template, and a bunch will come up. Like when I did this one, a flower came up and an anchor came up, and so there's just so many of them you can do. You can even do the letter of your name, the first letter of your name. That would be pretty too. Just make sure you use enough string and that you make so you can go back and forth, because that's what makes it look so nice. So, and when you do around the edges, wrap it around each pin, so then it can definitely form, and it forms, I don't know if you can see that. You can see where all the pins were. It forms that little knot there. So, perfect. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you make one. And if you do, take a picture of it. Bring it in. I would love to see it. You can come visit us now that we're open a couple days. And I would love to see you guys, because I really miss you. And I hope everyone has a great holiday, and I'll see everyone real soon. Bye.